Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Ronnie Spector, the powerhouse vocalist and teenager ingenue behind the 60s rock band the Ronettes, died on Wednesday at 78. Our beloved Earth Angel Ronnie peacefully left this world today. Her family wrote in a statement, adding that the star lost a brief battle with cancer. She was a family and in the arms of her husband, Jonathan. Ronnie lived her life with a twinkle in her eye, a spunky attitude, a wicked sense of humour, and a smile on her face. She was filled with love and gratitude. They continued. Her joyful sound, playful nature, and magical presence will live on for all who knew her, heard, or saw her. Spector, born Veronica Yvette Bennett in 1943, was known for singing Ronettes hits including Be My Baby, Baby I Love You, and Walking in the Rain. Her trademark beehive and unapologetic band girl swagger made waves in the music industry when the rock group first hit the airways in 1963. We weren't afraid to be hot, that was our gimmick, Spector wrote in her memoir. When we saw the Shirelles walk on stage with their wide party dresses, we went to the opposite direction and squeezed our bodies into the tightest skirts we could find. Then we'd get out on the stage and hike them to show our legs even more. The group's first album, 1964's Presenting the Fabulous Ronettes featuring Veronica, was an instant hit, with 5 of its 12 track records making it to the top of the Billboard charts. In 1968, at age 25, after the Ronettes split, she married Phil Spector, the infamous Wall of Sound producer behind the group's hits. When I was working with Phil Spector, watching him create in the record studio, I knew I was working with the very best, she recently wrote on Instagram. He was in complete control, directing everyone. So much to love about those days. Meeting him and falling in love was like a fairy tale. The magical music we were able to make together was inspired by our love. I loved him madly, and I gave my heart and soul to him. But Ronnie, who has spoken in depth about the abuse and vindictiveness she suffered in the hands of her first husband before and after their 1974 divorce, also referenced the bad times. As I said many times while he was alive, he was a brilliant producer, but a lousy husband. Unfortunately, Phil was not able to live and function outside the recording studio. Darkness set in, many lives were damaged. I still smile whenever I hear the music we made together, and always will. The music will be forever. Phil Spector, 1939 to 2021, she wrote. Ronnie had previously accused him of pulling a gun on her, forcing her to sign a divorce settlement that reportedly cut her out for future records earnings, and even lobbying the Rock and Hall of Fame to not induce her. The couple had 3 adopted children, Dante, Philip, and twins Louise and Gary. In 2009, Phil was convicted of murdering against Lana Clarkson in 2003. He died in prison in 2021. In 1982, she married her manager, Jonathan Greenfield, and they had 2 sons, Austin Drew and Jason Charles. Fans immediately played tributes to her life and legacy on Twitter. One wrote, Ronnie Spector, a rock and roll hero, a total badass, a survivor who took back her power. My admiration for her runs deep. May she rest in power. Another added, deeply saddened to hear that we lost Ronnie Spector today. She made pop music much cooler than it was, influenced everyone from Amy Winehouse to Missy Elliott. With the Ronettes, Ronnie smashed the girl group mould, allowed inspiring acts like Patti LaBelle to soar. In lieu of flowers, Ronnie requested that donations be made to your local women's shelter or to the American Indian College Fund. Her family said in a statement, a celebration of Ronnie's life and music will be announced in future. The family respectfully asked for privacy at this time. Thanks for listening. For more celebrity news, please like, comment, and subscribe.